Ta-da! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Grace. So today I want to talk about how did I finally move on from my toxic relationship. So past is past. After 6 months being in a toxic loop, I finally decided to try things differently. So I stopped rushing myself and blaming myself anymore because I feel like it's not gonna help. So the reason why I finally decided to move on was because I didn't want to let my parents, my family, and my friends worried about me anymore. I wanted to be happy again because seeing people being happily and normal made me feel like, why couldn't I? Because it doesn't seem like that difficult, or at least I should give it a try. So there are a lot of things I try to finally get me out of the loop, but we can start from the things that didn't work. Number 1, drinking. So yeah, I was younger, so I could drink more that time. I feel like alcohol was probably one of the solutions. So I was like, drink non-stop. Well, not like drink that much non-stop, but I tried to drink as much as I could whenever I hang out with my friends on weekends or Wednesday night, something like that. But it didn't work at all. It just made me feel even worse because when you drink alcohol, it can really it can put your emotion stronger, so you feel things deeper. At that time, I cried even more. And then the worst thing is, after you finish your drinking, the next day was the worst. Like hangover and no appetite. You didn't want to do anything. So trust me, don't trust alcohol at all. Number 2, don't stay up late. Because at that time, I feel like if I stay up late, I can try to avoid the feeling that I'm not with him anymore. I just want to keep thinking that what could be the solution, and if there's any opportunity that we might be back together, something like that. And it's just very stupid because it just made you feel very tired, exhausted, and the next day when you finally got some sleep, you feel like, oh, did I even sleep? How come all the bad feelings come back to you again? And what should I do? It's just like a loop. You feel tired, but you still want to stay up, and then you feel the same again and again. So yeah, don't stay up late. It's really unhealthy, and it just didn't work. I feel worse. Actually, this kind of unhealthy lifestyle made me lose a lot of weight at that time. It probably sounds good, like, oh, lose weight. But no, because I lost all the appetite and lost weight, just made me weaker. And then at that time, I got sick easily. So it was a very, very bad decision. Number 3, well, this is maybe just me, because I was that sad that I was trying all the way to seek for help. And then I went to see a fortune teller with my friend. And the reason why I say it's not helpful is because I pretty much asked the question that I already know the answers, such like, is there any chance that we might get back together? Will he finally find out that I'm the best option for him? He should try to win me back, and then we can sort things out, something like that. Well, obviously the answers from the fortune tellers were like, no, this relationship is bad for you, this is not the right guy, you should have moved on, you should treat yourself better because this is toxic, look at you, you don't look good because you're sad, so you have to try to let it go. And number 4, don't try to rush yourself too fast to start a relationship or even start to dating someone, because it's not a good idea to find a rebound relationship. It might end up hurting yourself and the other person, so it's unnecessary. Plus, I remember that time I tried to hang out with someone and then it just didn't feel right. And I remember that after the date, I was crying Like on my way home, I was crying. I was like, why did I do this? I still missed the person who was toxic to me, but yeah, it just made me feel worse. So yeah, I don't think dating a new person can really help you move on fast. At least that's how I feel. It's just waste of time and you will feel lonely again. So yeah, those things are the things that I would not recommend you to do. But the things that can really help you are like this. Number one, keep yourself busy. So I remember when I started to try to really move on was January, something like that. We stopped talking. Like after the breakup, we still texted each other. But at that time, when I found out that he already had a new girlfriend, I think it's time for me to do something differently to really focus on myself. So I keep myself busy. I try to find a new job, and in my spare time, I try to sign up the classes that I always wanted to try. For example, I went to yoga class and then baking class, and I even went to a lot of the gatherings with different people because I want to learn things from them, something like that. It's just trying to do things differently and get out from your comfort zone. Number two, be surrounded by positive people. You need the energy, you need the vibe. It's either you lean on people who you already know that they are positive, or try to find those kind of people. I think it actually helped me a lot because when I'm with those kind of people, I feel like, oh, maybe I was overthinking and overreacting. Things are not that bad. Why should I be this miserable? Why should I act like I have lost everything? Which is not true. I still have my friends, my family, like everything I like. Everything is the same. Only you feel like the world is ended only because someone left you. But ending a relationship is not that scary. Being with those kind of people can make your mind stronger and try to believe in yourself. For example, they will share with you when they meet any obstacle. How did they conquer it? How did they try to make themselves better and then use different way to solve the problem? Instead of telling you like, yeah, it won't work. Oh my God, why are you so sad? I'm sad as well. Let's just be sad together. It will just make you feel worse. So try. I think you can try it out to really hang out with those kind of people, to feel how they really feel and what kind of mindset they have to help you out with this kind of toxic loop. Number three, try to get out of your house, your room for at least a couple of hours. The reason I say that is because I didn't want to do anything at all that time. I didn't want to get out of my room. I didn't want to go to 7-Eleven, which is just like 5-minute walk from my home, because I feel like it's just boring, waste of time. Why should I do that? Why would I want to go out? But this is actually not true. My friend dragged me out that time and say, it's okay, let's just hang out and then it will be fine. The first time I was like, maybe. Second time, third time, and it became a habit. I like to go out more and more often ever since that, because going out, you need to figure out like, oh, where am I and what am I going to do? Should I wait for the bus? Should I pay for the ticket? What's going on around you? You can actually distract yourself from the negative emotions because you need to pay attention to things around you, right? And the more you do that, you feel like, oh, this is interesting. The dog is cute. Oh, there's a new restaurant I didn't notice. Is it good? What did they sell? Should I try? Maybe it's not too bad. Something like that. You will keep thinking the things different than what you always stuck in, which is the toxic relationship. So I tried to go out as often as I could that time. And then I found out that I actually like to explore no matter where, even if it's like in Taiwan. Like there are still many places that I haven't been to. So I was like, oh, this is fun. This is the thing I should do more to really help me feel better. Number 4, just give yourself some me time to really listen to your inner voice. Because normally you will only focus on the memory with your ex-partner, or why he did that to me, why she left, why they did this, why, and you keep asking you why, but you forgot to listen to your inner voice and try to find your confidence. The reason why you don't feel confident anymore is because you only focus on what you have suffered, but you forgot to look like what you actually own. You own a lot of things, more than you expected. Have you ever thought about what do you love about yourself? Before that time, I never really think of that. I was like, oh, I like who I am and the things I like to do, something like that. After I finished this toxic loop, I spent some time really get to know myself. I love when I'm being humor. I love when I'm hanging out with friends and family. I enjoy the time with them. I love when I try new things and I figure out it's actually not that scary. I can be proud of myself. That's the time when I feel happy. Yeah, so don't forget to love yourself. Because when you're in a toxic relationship, sometimes you love the person more than yourself. That is really horrible. You should always love yourself and focus yourself first before loving someone else. So yeah, please try to listen to your inner voice, try to love yourself and find your confidence back. So trust me, the process will hurt, but just remember that no one deserves to be treated as expendable. That's about it. I hope that my video can help you guys a little, or if you have any other questions, just comment down below and don't forget to subscribe me, like the video and follow me on my Instagram. See you guys in